Hi, I'm Catherine at Arcadia Physiotherapy. I'm going to show you now how to do an MET. It's called a muscle energy technique, and effectively it's a deep stretch, one you wouldn't normally get from just holding a position for 30 seconds or so. It actually uses the mechanisms of the body to get a deeper stretch. So typically I would use these for necks and shoulders so people can self-manage their condition with these stretches. So if you have hand pain or arm pain because you've got a trapped nerve in the neck, this is quite a useful way on top of the therapy you might get with a physio to keep this area open if the nerve is irritated by muscle compression. So I'll teach you the basic simple one, which is side flex stretch. So to stretch out all these muscles down the side of the neck. So if I have right-sided problems, then I will stretch my right side by tilting my head to the left, okay? So as far as it's happy to go, keeping my body fairly upright rather than bending all the way over, I will tilt my head as far as it will go, and I can just feel a little stretch there, okay? Then I will take my opposite hand and I'll put it sort of way down the head, and I might feel a bit more tension in the neck and the shoulder. I'm going to use my left hand to create pressure and then resist that pressure. So I'm going to try and push my left hand up sort of this way, but I'm going to resist it with an equal force from my hand. So I'm using the muscles of my neck here to try and push my hand that way, but I'm resisting it. And so what that does is creates the tension, it works the muscles we want to stretch, and over time it will fatigue them. So typically you'd hold this position with that pressure on for about 5 or 6 seconds. Then you keep the pressure on, take a nice big breath in, and then as you breathe out, just relax and let that hand pull you into a deeper stretch. So that's effective because we're fatiguing the muscle, and then it's going to allow a deeper stretch, and we're sort of tricking the body into relaxing with the breath as well, because the intake of breath stimulates our fight or flight, and the outlet of a slow long breath helps us to stimulate that rest and digest and restore. So when we're anxious, we sort of take a deep breath and we calm down. Using that mechanism of the nervous system, we can actually facilitate a deeper stretch. So that routine again is to bring your muscle, the tight muscle, to its longest position, apply a resistance force and try and maintain tension against that for 5 or 6 seconds. Take in a deep breath, keeping the pressure on, and then as you breathe out, relax and feel a deep stretch. Okay, and then hold this for sort of 15 seconds or so. You might end up feeling quite stiff as you come back to normal, so don't, pop your head back up, just come up slowly and roll your head around a bit. But you should feel a release here and a deep, deep stretch. It can be quite intense, but it's really effective for releasing that tension there. So that principle you could use at any muscle, but other ones in the neck you might want to do if you have shoulder pain, so you could do it to the front, so drop your chin down, resist that pressure with using these back muscles and the neck muscles, maybe lifting your chin a little bit, and then when you do the time, take a breath in and relax, then you can end up in a much deeper stretch, which you might feel all the way down your back, depending on what the connections are with your pain and your problem. So that's a muscle energy technique. Hope you found that useful. Thanks very much. I'm Catherine from Arcadia Physiotherapy.